How's it going, everybody? We are back again with another episode of The Real Secrets Behind the Law of Attraction. Again, those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Rich Lopp. I am a YouTube tarot card reader, also a Law of Attraction specialist. Okay, this is going to be the second episode, and this one's very, very important. Okay, after laying down the groundwork, which was in the first episode, which basically just my thing is, when it comes to talking about the law of attraction, there's certain hangups and certain roadblocks, okay? And one of the things I think that is the biggest roadblock that is my goal to help pick apart and help people with is demystifying, okay? And helping people understand what some of these phrases mean, okay? Because again, when it comes to the law of attraction, a lot of people, I don't know if this is being done on purpose or not, but a lot of people who teach law of attraction are actually teaching techniques that, if taken at face value, work against you. Okay, again, I'm not here to debunk anything that anybody has told you, and I'm not here to tell you that anybody's method is wrong. My goal mainly is to reach people in a way that everybody can connect to and understand. Okay. So today we are talking about how to manifest a successful relationship, because being a YouTube tarot card reader, that is mainly what we focus on, okay, is relationships and love and matters of the heart and whatnot. So we're going to start here. I'm always going to remind you, always, that the universe never fights against you. Okay, that's going to sound fucking crazy, but I'm going to keep hammering that point until the cows come home, okay? The universe never fights against you. The universe always plays your game right along with you. Okay, so it's very important that at any given time, you stop and say, what is it I am doing? Okay? So we're going to start this off by bringing up an old phrase that probably irritates the hell out of just about everybody in this chat room, okay? And that is, you cannot love another person until you first love yourself. How many of you have heard that? Probably everybody on this planet has heard that. You cannot have love for another person until you first have love for yourself. And that's kind of annoying, isn't it? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's kind of like saying you cannot eat a banana until you first go outside and do hopscotch. Of course I can love another person. What do you mean? Okay, well, that's an old, outdated phrase, and we're going to chuck that out the window. And again, we are going to replace it with this more modernized version of the same thing. The only way to manifest anything in your outside world is to match the frequency in your inside world. That's the only way that anything is manifested. Okay? We've talked about this in the first episode. I'm going to keep hammering these points. So here's what most of us do. There is an astronomical amount of people who shamelessly, blatantly, and unapologetically enter into relationships thinking that it's going to alleviate your loneliness. You are out in search of another person because you need somebody to make you feel loved. You need another person to make you feel fulfilled. Okay? I think it kind of bothers me that it's like common knowledge that money does not buy your happiness. It's kind of common knowledge that drinking doesn't make pain go away. But very rarely does anybody point out the fact that a relationship is never going to make you feel worthy. Another person is never going to make you feel fulfilled. That's not the way it works at all. 9 of Cups reversed. Vibrationally identical. turning to another person to make you feel fulfilled is vibrationally identical to going to the bar and getting drunk because you have a broken heart. Vibrationally identical. Same thing. That old phrase, you cannot love another person until you first love yourself, that means you must formulate a relationship with yourself on your inside world in order to manifest that successful relationship on your outside world. How many of you have stopped and asked yourself this question or something to the effect of this? Why is it that everybody I'm really, really interested in has no interest in me? And the only people who are interested in me, I have no interest in. Why is that? Why is that? How many of you have stopped and asked yourself that? I'm pretty sure every last person on this planet stops and asks themselves that question at least once in their life. And we all tend to think the same thing, right? That's a stroke of our own bad luck. Oh, love, I guess just love just isn't meant for me. Love is not meant for me. Remember what we said. The universe plays your game right back with you. It's the only thing the universe knows how to do is agree with you and play your game right back with you. Okay? I had somebody the other day come to me about a question about the law of attraction and said, okay, well, you talk a lot about what to not manifest, but how do I find out what to manifest? Well, it is very important that you figure out what you've been manifesting that you don't like first. You have to figure out how you did that before you can figure out how to undo it. Okay, because the fact of the matter is that every unsuccessful relationship you have ever experienced, you manifested it. You attracted that person into your life. Okay? Oh, yeah, you did. A lot of people come to me asking questions about being with the narcissist and being with the cheater and the liar. And some people get very, very defensive. Very defensive. Oh, I have people get very pissed off at me when I tell you that you are the one who attracted that person into your life. It's up to you to figure out how. That's not saying that you're a bad person. That's not saying that you're stupid or that you are less than. Okay, the fact of the matter is that you have to figure out how the mechanism is working right now before you can figure out how to change it and make it work differently. Okay? Let's take, for example, liars. Okay? There's a lot of people out there, again, who become very defensive. Oh, man, no, I'm not attracting these liars. I don't vibrate like a liar. I'm the most honest person on the planet. How can me, the most honest person on the planet, keep attracting these liars? Well, let me just invite you to open your mind and take this into consideration. One day you accidentally, sporadically, arbitrarily attracted a liar into your life, which, okay. How you did that? Well, we'll figure that out later. The point of it is that you did, okay? And the person lies to you. And you clinch onto that with all of your creative power. You clinch onto that resentment that person told you that lie and how bad that hurts you. And every time you hear that person's name, you get pissed off. And every time you think about that person, you get more and more angry. But you're the most honest person on the planet. Okay? Next thing you know, you attract somebody else into your life that does the exact same thing. And now that snowball of anger and resentment grows bigger. And that vibration casts out even stronger. Now all these people are coming into your life doing the same thing to you. And you're going crazy. What did I do to deserve this? You don't get what you deserve. You get what you attract. You get what you vibrate with. Okay? I don't care if you never told a lie in your life. If you hold on to anger, resentment, and hatred because somebody lied to you, you're vibrating on the frequency of that liar. Same frequency. That's how it works. So, A lot of people also ask, well, how am I going to know? How do I know when the perfect relationship is there, when it's made available to me? Well, let's go back again. The universe plays your game with you. It plays your game with you. So if you are desperately chasing after love, if you're going out and pursuing it and actively, like, you know what I mean? That energy of, okay, oh, I gotta meet somebody. Oh, I'm gonna go, and then you're pursuing love every day. That's your goal, is to pursue love until you find it. The universe thinks that you enjoy playing cat and mouse, so it's gonna keep love running from you. If you are searching for a lover, the universe is going to think you enjoy playing hide and seek. So it's going to keep the lover hidden from you, give you something to do, because that's what game you're playing. Think about it. Think about it, y'all. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're telling the universe that you enjoy doing. So how am I going to know when I'm lined up with that person? Which, yes, we all have that person who, if we choose to, we are vibrationally a match, a vibrational match. Okay, how do you do that? Well, I'll give you a couple of hints. It feels an awful lot like preferring to be alone. What? It feels an awful lot like enjoying your own company over all these other people you've been chasing. I've been chasing people and pursuing a relationship for, X amount of time now, and it just keeps yielding the same results. Heartache, drama, lies, manipulation. At what point do I stop and say to myself, hold up, I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'm worthy of. I bring to the table honesty, loyalty, commitment. And you mean to tell me I've been sitting here this whole time telling myself that just because somebody is too stupid to recognize and appreciate what I bring to the table, then that means I'm not good enough? Are you serious, dude? Wait a minute. Actually, hold up. If you're too stupid to recognize and understand what I bring to the table, that doesn't say anything about me. I don't want you at my table. Bye. Bye. Please just leave me alone. Not in a negative way, but honestly, I've been thinking. I'm having a damn good time being by myself. There's no drama. There's no lies and deceit. I know what I like to do. I can go wherever I want when I want to go there. Do whatever I want when I want to do it. Like I said, I'm fully aware of what I'm worthy of and what I bring to the table. You know what? I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think I would prefer to be single. 9 of Cups, upright. 8 of Cups. I'm gonna walk away. I'm walking away from love. Bye, love. I'm good. I've actually figured out who my person is, and that person is me. I'm walking away. 8 of Cups into 9 of Cups. I'm good. I'm satisfied. Maybe one of these days, if the right person comes along. But you know what? I'm not waiting on that, because good God, I've seen what's out there. You know, I prefer my own company. I'm good. I'm happy. So yeah, I'd prefer to be alone. So yeah, I'm giving up on that. What did we say? What's the universe do? What does the universe do? It plays your game with you. Now you're walking away from love. Like genuinely, wholeheartedly. You're walking away from it. You've stepped into your own power. Now, love is chasing you. At best, at the very least, now that puts out that call. Even if you only hold on to that vibration for a brief moment. Frequency matched. You have now formulated a successful relationship with yourself on your inside world. That puts out a call that links you up to that person who compliments you the most by default. By default. Okay? And now it's in your hands. Now you're in your own power. You are more powerful than any tarot card reading, any psychic reading. Once you step into your own power, nobody can really tell you what you're going to do or what's going to happen to you. Now you're the creator. You are the one manifesting, taking conscious control of what you attract into your life. Now you're the one that does that. You know what a lot of people prefer? To stay single. A lot of times. Because now you actually enjoy your own company. So now you're running from love. Haven't you ever noticed that the people who care the least about love and relationships are the ones that everybody wants? The people who are the least interested are the ones that everybody's interested in. Have you noticed that? That's how it works. But if you choose at that point to stop and say, okay, let's give this relationship thing a shot. I think I'll give it a shot. Hell, why not? Why not? Because now you're on a totally different frequency. Okay? All those old relationships and the frequency you were on was way down here. Now you're way up here. Like attracts like. You are going to attract a person just like you. So it's a different dynamic. Now you come together, and rather than that old way of doing it, which is I'm empty, I need a person to make me feel loved. My cup is drained dry, it's empty. I'm empty. And because like attracts like, I'm attracting other empty people. So basically, two empty people come together demanding something and expecting something from the other person that they don't even have to give, right? You can only give from what you have. And if you have an empty cup, as the statement says, worded very poorly, you cannot love another person until you first love yourself. That's where that statement comes from. Does that make more sense now? Does that make a little bit more sense? So rather than that happening, which never works, it never has, and it never will, now, here you are in your own power. I don't need you. I promise you that. If you walk out that door, damn, that'll suck, but I don't need you. I have nothing to use you for. And because like attracts like, I can very intuitively feel that you don't need me. Noah Lee, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Now I can rest assured that you don't need me because like attracts like. So now we can build together. Now, what are we going to do? We can now add to and build something. Now we're a team. Two empty cups coming together, demanding to be filled by each other. Goes nowhere. Goes absolutely nowhere. Okay? Now, how do you do that? That's up to you. That is simply up to you. How do you step into that power? How do you actually formulate that relationship with yourself? That's up to you. I can't tell you how to do it. Not really. I can tell you how I did it, but that may or may not work for you. I can tell you how this person did it, but that may or may not work for you. Whatever it takes, you are the creator. Don't go to any person and say, how do I do this inside of me? Whatever it takes. You know the answer. You know the answer, and that's what it takes. You step into your own power. At that point, like I said, you're more powerful than any tarot card reading. You're more powerful than any psychic. At that point, now the world's at your fingertips. Now you're the one with the power. Whether or not you stay single, get into a relationship. Does that make a little bit more sense now? I'm going to keep, in every episode, every law of attraction video that I put out, I'm going to keep hammering the same points. Okay? The universe only does one thing, and that is agree with you and play your game with you. Okay? Maria, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. So I would encourage everybody to stop what you're doing at any given time. If something isn't going the way you want it to go, and ask, well, what am I doing? What is it that I'm doing? Am I worrying? Okay, well, if you're worrying, the universe is going to think that you enjoy worrying. So the universe is going to keep giving you reasons to worry. It's very, very simple. It's almost too simple. It's so simple that you'll begin to realize that we are the ones with our thoughts that make it, that overcomplicate it, and it's your own mind that works against you. We have been programmed to work against ourselves and stand in our own way. The universe does whatever you're doing. If you're looking for a relationship, the universe says, oh, okay, well, this person down here enjoys playing hide and seek, so let's keep the relationship hidden as far as possible. This is your person. You are your person. Who are you meant to be with? Yourself. You're not meant to be with anybody. Nobody is meant to be with anybody. Okay? Janelle, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. So yeah, I get that. That's one of the questions I get every day. Am I meant to be with this person? No, you're not meant to be with anybody except yourself. That's the only person you are meant to be with. Now, can you match up with somebody vibrationally? Your vibrational match? Yeah. We all have one. And that's how you do it. Oh, and one last thing before I get out of here. Another person came to me the other day and said something about attracting a specific person. Gotta let go of that. Gotta let go of that, people. Oh, that's the one you did not want to hear. You'll see, if you choose to actually embark down on the path of manifestation, which is nothing but a shift of perspective, that, first of all, attaching a face and a name to a manifestation is infringement on free will, which you cannot do. You cannot infringe on anybody's free will. You can try, but boy, you better be prepared. You better be prepared for the chunk it's going to bite out of your ass when it comes back around. Oh, yeah. Second of all, once you do, let's say those of you right now are vibrating at 9 of Cups reversed. Emotional codependence, what we just talked about. I need somebody. I'm lonely. Okay? I've been there. Okay? I'm a king at doing that. I should have awards on my wall for how to be lonely and desperate. Oh, yeah. Let's say those of you, and you have your eye on this one person. Oh, I've been there too. If you choose to walk down this path and step into your own power, once you raise frequency and you line up vibrationally with that person who compliments you the best, your vibrational match, you're going to look back at that person and you're going to be like, dude, are you serious? I was tripping over that? Wow. Whoa, dude. Yeah. So first of all, not only can you not infringe on somebody's free will, but by the time you actually find your vibrational match, you're going to look back at the person you're tripping on now and kick yourself in your own ass. Promise you that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Again, I have no set schedule as to when the Law of Attraction videos are going to come out, but I felt the intuitive nudge to go ahead and make that first one, and now I can tell I'm being pushed to talk about this more because I'm getting people hitting me from every angle, begging for more Law of Attraction material. So it's definitely going to be in the mix, but right now I have no set schedule for it. So unfortunately, I can't tell you all when to expect it or what to expect. It's going to come as it feels right, okay? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I definitely hope that that helped the people who needed to hear that. For those of you who have eyes to see and ears to hear, okay, I hope you can take that information and actually do something with it and yield some actual positive results in your life, okay? But until next time, I'll see you all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Have a good one.